was a sight from my soul.
Hello my dears and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Pamela and today is the last day of my one palette for a week series for this month. But don't worry, we will be back next month to do this series all over again using a totally different palette. So of course, again, we are using the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly palette, and today, just like day 2, I kind of felt a little bit like stuck and thought like, what am I going to do? To create this look, I literally used every single color in this palette today. All 9 shades are on my eyes. Like, I just figured like, why not? Let's just put them all on and see what they look like. As you could see, even when you work with 3 colors or even 9 like I've got on my eyes today, the colors just complement each other so much. Blown away with how magical this little palette is and how it really does not get enough like credit. That's why I'm doing this. This is why I'm doing this series, so that I can rediscover and get excited about the stuff that I've already got, not just like spend. So that's basically all of the babbling I've got going on for today, and let's just get right into it. Yes. Okay, so I've already primed like I always do. Use the same old, nothing new. So we're just gonna jump right into the eyeshadow. Instead of setting it with the Huge, I'm gonna go into Spread the Love. I said I haven't touched this shade at all in the last 4 days, so I figured why not do a little bit different and set my eyeshadow with this. It has like the tiniest bit of sparkle, but I'm not upset about it at all. I'm gonna jump into the shade Peanut Butter, and I'm going to stick this on that first inner part of my crease. Same brush, I'm gonna go into the shade Nuts About You, and I'm going to add that on the other half of my crease. I'm going to take a clean, fluffy brush and blend this out. I'm going to take a little bit of Extra Creamy and I'm going to go ahead and highlight my brow bone. I'm going to go into the shade Peanut Butter Cup, and I am going to wet my brush just so that this eyeshadow is nice and bold. I'm going to go into the shade Peanut Brittle, and I'm going to also wet my brush for this shade because some of these shimmering shadows are a little bit crumbly and they stick better if they're wet. And I'm going to place this color in the inner part of my eye there. Oh, that is looking awesome already. I'm gonna go back in with my clean brush and blend this edge out a little bit here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean up this mess, put on my face, and we'll come back for the lower lash line. Okay, so for the lower lash line, the first thing I'm going to do is line my waterline with a black eyeliner as well as Tightline. Now I'm gonna take the shade Jammin' and smudge that right into that lower lash line. I love that color. I'm gonna say that that's like my favorite color in the entire palette. I'm gonna take the shade of Jelly and just smoke that all out. And then last but not least, I'm gonna take the shade Bananas and stick that all into that inner corner. And then of course I'm gonna go in with a ton of mascara. And that's all I've got for you guys today. So hopefully you enjoyed this week because I totally had so much fun using this palette. Last month, I don't know if you guys remember, but towards the end of last month's like one palette for a week series, I was so discouraged, overwhelmed, just didn't want to look at that Morphe 35O palette anymore. I told myself I would declutter it because I just didn't see myself picking it up again, and honestly, yeah, I'm still thinking that way. This, on the other hand, being that it was less colors, less overwhelming, I now know that I am a small palette kind of girl. I feel like small eyeshadow palettes are so underrated, but man, did this prove me wrong. Like, every day was just totally different in my opinion. Nothing looked the same. Even both of my purple looks look totally different from one another. And the fact that I was able to put all 9 eyeshadow shades on my eyes to create this look today, like, I feel like this is wearable. Like, it's very smoky and very sultry and all, but I'm totally gonna rock this outside today. Like, this is such a beautiful look. If you're curious, on my lips, I am wearing the ColourPop Lippie Stick in the shade Ziggy. Love this color. I will say that this palette is going to be a keeper for sure. Like, this is not something that I'm gonna give myself time to declutter or anything like that. I love this palette. I feel like that palette is definitely underrated here, but it definitely blew my mind. So yeah, if you liked this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and spread my love for makeup, and I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.